Hey guys, Jake from Full Access UT, where today it is Hangover Saturday. But we've got these new harness bars for the KRX4. I want to do a quick video kind of showing them and show you guys how to do a quick install on these things. Had a ton of questions about these and we're officially putting them online today. So right on the table, Chris is going to show you. This is our new KRX96. It is a complete harness bar kit for the KRX4. This does the front seats and the back seats, and has a lot of little trick designs built into it. One of the things you're going to kind of see here is we give you guys 3 different plates. So you pretty much will run, you can have a logo plate on the back, you'll have a logo plate in the front, and with a logo plate in the middle, you can do anything you want with it. You can paint it any color, goes with your rig, so on and so forth. So we even got a blue one done. We're not going to put it on the car right now for demonstration purposes, but do a cool little flare thing and add to the color of everything. Everything on the table is what comes in the kit. It's all your I did it again. All that hardware that you need, including the ones that hold your harnesses and your shoulder bolts to the car. So real quickly, I'm going to show you guys how to install these front brackets. On the tool, I got basically 10 millimeters, 14 millimeters, you're gonna need a 17 millimeter wrench, and you're gonna need to drill 2 holes, so you're gonna need a 3/8 drill bit. So I'll just jump in and kind of start and show you guys how to do this. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is you're gonna come back to the bracket back here, and you're gonna take your small 6 millimeter hardware and slide them in the holes. So it sits like that. Take a nut, and one of the tricky parts about these is there's not a ton of room underneath. So you kind of want to push the nut up and over, and then you can put the bolt through it. So I had no issues on that one. I won't have any issues on this one either. That's just your little trick you got to do with it, but put that in there. Did I mention it was Hangover Saturday? I'm not sure if I did, but I definitely just put the back bracket in backwards. So I'm gonna fix that now. Okay, there we go, that's the right way. Jake's having a yard sale. This is all the boring stuff of every video, of course. But I am going to show you guys this part because I think this is one of the most tedious little parts, I guess. It's not even that tedious, but once you put these in, I'm going to grab the 10 millimeters. Go ahead and tighten them up. Nope, that's an 8 mil, not a 10. And the reason I want to tighten those up is because the next thing I'm going to do is drill a 3/8 hole right here. So I got the seats all the way forward, and that's what you should do too. But the reason I'm drilling a 3/8 hole is we're going to add another 10 millimeter bolt in here. So if you look at your factory seat belts, they're held in by a 10 millimeter bolt. Well, this is 2 6s and a 10, so it's even better. And I thought, you know what, these 6s can probably do it, but you know, this is safety. Let's not mess around. So we would like you guys to drill 1 hole. That's it, hole drilled. Take the 10 millimeter hardware out of the kit and the nut. Just put that in there. Grab my impact, 14 mil. Tighten that on there. And then a 17 wrench in the bottom. And that's it. So it's pretty basic, pretty straightforward, and that's how you guys install the front ones. So the next thing too is, like I said, we give you all the hardware. So these are 1/2-inch bolts to go through your harnesses. You'll just tie your harnesses into those. So now I'll kind of show you guys on the rear too. So first thing is I'm going to tighten the plate on the front. So when you guys get these from us, these nuts and bolts are going to be loose. And of course, I had the impact on reverse, not forward. So you just want to tighten up these 2 screws. Okay, and that's that. Next is for the 2 bolts. I'll have Chris show you the 2 bolts you're going to remove for the rear harness bar. It's pretty much similar to our KRX 2-seat kit, but you're going to remove these 2 bolts. And this one's a little different because your seats flip right here to release them from the 4-seaters, but we'll jump in and remove these 2. And you can discard these bolts or save them for something else. But we supply all new hardware for this. Okay, so next part of this, you guys are going to need all this hardware here in your kit. 12mm bolts, the thick 12mm washers, and you're going to set them in. So this one also mounts definitely different, and it bends completely different than the 2-seat. So 2-seat one will definitely not work in the 4-seat. Everything had to be redesigned and changed, and that's pretty much what you're looking at here. So I'm sticking the new longer bolts in. And if you guys will notice too, with clearance, gave you a little room in the bracket as well. Just that way you can get your fingers in there, and you can still undo the back of the seats, pop it forward if you needed to. Let me jump to the other side. Set the washer underneath the plate. That way it just gives you enough gap off this plastic. And regardless, this thing will still smash down this Kawasaki plastic back here, which is pretty normal. And the one thing we've noticed too, between 2 seats and 4 seats and everything, is these plastics sit at different heights, just who knows why. Just the assembly line of how they do it, but tighten it down. Okay, so pretty straightforward right there. Next, like I said, got your bolts, and for your harnesses, and smack those in there, but then you can install the harnesses and everything else. Putting the seat back, still no issue, still have plenty of room. And with that said too, to let you guys know, we got a bunch of different hardware or holes and stuff in here, and we've got another complete kit coming out for this. We call it stadium seating, so if you got kids and things, our new kit is actually going to raise up the seats in the back seat for the kids, and one of the parts you're going to need for that is going to be this harness bar, because the new risers for the harnesses and everything else are all going to be attached into one, so it's going to be really cool. So we're also going to do all kinds of panels for the back, so in case you don't have passengers or you want a dog on one side, all this stuff's going to kind of work all in combination together, so it should be really cool and something interesting to see. So hey, and a little add-on I forgot to mention. Hey guys, so in a kit you're going to be getting 4 of these 12mm bolts. 2 hold the harness bar on in the back, 2 are for your front to hold your center harnesses to the center console, and you're also going to get 2 aluminum spacers. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about really quick. So to put a harness in here, we're just using a strap just to show you real quick from demonstration purposes, but with the width of these tabs, you cannot get it pinched in there. So we basically give you a spacer. So the spacer will go in between the factory mount and your new harness, and then we give you a new longer bolt that just replaces it right there. But you really can't install them without it, so just forgot to mention that, so there you go. Hey guys, that's it. Real quick, that was KRX96, finally a harness bar solution for the KRX4, and I'm Jake from Full Access UTV, and me and my family greatly appreciate it. As Chris says, ring that thing, that bell, that like, that subscribe, and hey, thanks for watching. Have a good day.